guys, welcome to the video. I hope you're all doing really good, doing really amazing. Today we are going to be building a base game house, yay. It is specifically a base game, like suburban family home. I did a base game build video on my channel already. It was actually my first video that I did. It was a base game tiny home. I just did it, it's really quick, basic little build that I did. This one is much bigger and I spent a lot more time on it and tried to make it look really good for you guys, so I hope you like it. We went with to the outside I used this kind of beigey milky brown sort of color and white. That's the color scheme for the outside, and I kind of continued that into the inside as well. It's pretty traditional but not like super traditional. It's just your basic classic family suburban house basically. I built it on the lot opposite the goth house, but I actually think it would be better if you wanted to place it, that you placed it next to the pancake house, or at least the neighborhood where the pancakes are. There's like an empty lot in that neighborhood, which I believe is the same size as this one. This is the empty lot in the goth neighborhood, so I think it's next to the pancake house, but I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly. It might not be, but that empty lot in that neighborhood there is where I'd recommend you placing it, because all the houses around there kind of look like this. They have this kind of vibe. That's the kind of vibe of that neighborhood. This one, the houses are a lot bigger and more expensive looking, so it does stand out a little bit. So if I were you, I'd place it there, but of course you can place it wherever you want. It's a 3-bed 2-bath home. It's got a big kitchen and dining area and a nice sized living room, also a big backyard with like a pool, outdoor dining. There's kids like jungle gym. There's everything in the backyard. Like, I feel like I got all the bases covered. There's lots to do, all the base game stuff. Plant pots for gardening. I also put a woodworking table. Did I say a barbecue? I don't remember if I said a barbecue, but there's a barbecue. So there's lots for your Sims to do. I haven't really done a build with a backyard, really. I mean, the first base game build that I did was super tiny, and I did like kind of a backyard but not really. But this is like a proper one with like it's fenced in and everything, with like a pool. I don't really like doing back gardens, if I'm honest. I'm not the best at them. That's why I don't like doing them, because I'm just really rubbish at it. But I think this one turned out okay, so I hope you guys like it. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I did use gallery art again, this from the same creator as the ones I used in my last video, so I spoke about them quite a bit in my last video. So if you want to find out more or hear me talk about it a bit more, you can go watch my last video. But if you watch the last video, you know what I'm talking about. I'll put the creator's username in the description. They're just from the gallery, if you don't know, and it's just like art and pictures that you can place that look like custom content, but they aren't, because it's just, I don't really know exactly how they make it. Yeah, I think I spoke about it in my last video, so I'm not going to talk about it again, but yeah, I used that in here, which looks really nice. I think that just really helps, especially when you're building with just base game. It really helps you out. Here on the back, over the back door, I have that little roof there, which I actually end up turning at the end into a little balcony. And I have the easel on the back deck there, which I move up to the balcony. So I thought it would just work a bit better, and it's a nice place for the easel. There's a nice little view of like a lake or something. So it's nice for your Sims to paint there. And also on the inside, kind of the entryway and upstairs landing, I decided to do kind of open, which you'll see in a second. So I have the stairs here, and the landing like looks down onto the entryway and the front door, if you know what I mean, when you have it kind of open. I really love that. But because I did that, the game wasn't really registering that as like a room or something, and it was making the roof sort of edges clip through, which was really bothering me. You can see it there just under the window. So that's one of the reasons why I turned it into a balcony, because then you didn't have that problem. But there's still some like trim or something clipping through the sort of in front of the stairs. But I don't know how to fix that. I'm not the best builder. I don't claim to be the best builder, you know. I like interior decorating. I think that's more my strong suit, but in terms of the actual building and the home, I'm not the best. So I don't claim to be the best, but it's fun and I like doing it, so who cares? It's just about having fun. But yeah, if there might be a way to fix it, but I don't know about it. But it's very annoying. I mean, sometimes there are just things in The Sims that there isn't really a fix. It's just a bit glitchy sometimes, I guess. So maybe that's one of them, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is the floor plan for downstairs. So on the left there we have the kitchen and dining with the kind of custom archway that I did with the spandrels. So it was a bit more open than if I'd used an archway in the game. Also just prefer the look of it. And then on the right is the lounge and bathroom. I was originally going to make the bathroom an office, but I realised that first of all I wanted a bathroom downstairs, and second of all I managed to fit a desk and computer in the kind of entryway by the stairs, so I didn't really need an office. So we made it into a bathroom. It's a very big bathroom, but it's a, you know, good family bathroom. bathroom. Anyway, the kitchen I love. Did I mention that that's my favourite room? I can't remember if I mentioned that. I think I have short-term memory loss because I can't even remember what I just said. But the kitchen and dining is my favourite room, or rooms. It's technically one room, it's kind of two. I just love the way they turned out. I do this circular island there and I just think it looks gorgeous, but I have this kind of medium wood with the pops of green with like the curtains, and the dining room chairs as well are green. I love these cabinets here. They're just like another sort of option of the upper cabinets, and there's like little jars and stuff in them. They're so cute. I've seen the plate one before, but I don't think I've ever seen the one with all the different coloured jars and stuff. It's very, very cute. It kind of looks like custom content, but it's not. But yeah, I've just got in the kitchen like a dishwasher, a microwave, a coffee machine. It's a beautiful kitchen in my opinion, a great size. I love the island though. The circle island is just really nice. I did the square one originally, but I just thought it looked a bit too big, and this circle one just fits much better. But I put lots of clutter in the kitchen. I just think it looks so cute. And then the dining room, I have one of the gallery art pieces that I was talking about, and that just makes the dining room, because it's just amazing. It looks so good. You'll see in a moment, but I love it. It's probably like the best piece ever. I mean, it depends which style you're going for, but it just looks so nice and cozy and homely and just family like friendly. I just really like the way it looks. So yeah, I was thinking I could probably do like, this is a more traditional like suburban base game build, and then maybe I should try do a more modern one as well. But I don't really do like super modern houses that much. Like, I don't know if I've ever really built a modern house, but I can totally try. But yeah, I hope you guys like this one. Let me know if you want to see more base game builds, and I will do that for you, of course. But yeah, it's kind of fun using just base game, because you can really go through and just find like items that you didn't really like know existed, or like, I don't know, just find new ways to make things look good. It's fun using base game sometimes. But the only thing that's really annoying is I always, you know, obviously when I'm building with base game, I put the base game filter on, and the game always removes it, and you have to keep adding it back all the time, and that really bothers me. It's very annoying, but whatever, it's fine. So I use these hutches, I think they're called, with like the plates and stuff in here. I was just picking out which one I wanted to use, which one fit best, and I put a fireplace in here. So there's a fireplace in here, the dining room, and also in the living room as well. But the dining room with those green chairs, I think look really, really nice. It's kind of a dark green. It doesn't match the curtains exactly, but I think it goes nicely, and it's just nice to add a little bit of colour. It's kind of very earthy looking. I don't know, I like it. But here you'll see the painting that I'm talking about in a second, and that just really brings it all together. I was thinking, oh, should I place a Christmas tree? Or I wasn't going to place it, but I just knew that it would look so cute right there and I wanted to see it. But I definitely want to do a Christmas build of some description, either a house or an apartment, just decorated for Christmas, and just make it all Christmassy vibes. Because Christmas is right around the corner, which is kind of scary, like how fast it's come around. Like, is anyone like feeling the same way? Like, oh my god, I swear November just started like last week. I swear this year just started. Oh my god, this whole year has just gone so quick. But specifically this last month, I think it's gone really, really fast. And then you're like, whoa, Christmas is literally in a couple of weeks. That's crazy. But I definitely want to do a Christmas build. These are the paintings here. How amazing are they? I think they just look absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Again, it's a different shade of green, but I didn't think it mattered too much. I didn't think it looked awful. Because sometimes, you know, when you've got so many different shades going on of one colour and it's like not matching, it can look kind of bad. But I thought this looked okay. Maybe someone's going to watch this and be like, it doesn't look okay, girl. It doesn't look okay, but you know what? It's my build. It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, that's fine. You know, not everyone's going to like everything, but yeah. And then next we move on to the hallway where I put the computer, and I kind of squeeze it, like not under the stairs, but like the stairs are an L shape, so it kind of fits in that little L shape perfectly. And I was thinking, actually, the house that I grew up in, or not grew up in, more so I was about 1 when we moved there, and I lived there till I was about 5. So not grew up in, but like the first house I remember, we had a computer under the stairs. It was kind of like a little nook under the stairs that my parents had like a desk in. It wasn't open stairs or anything like that, but it's really hard to remember because I was so young, and I haven't really seen any pictures. Like, I don't think we really have any pictures or anything like that. But I thought maybe, you know, people have computers under the stairs. I mean, we did, so and that's where I started playing video games. I started playing video games when I was pretty young. I'd probably say around 3. I mean, I was probably watching like people play them before, and then I started playing them myself. But the first memory of playing video games I have, and like the first ones I really played, was the classic Tomb Raiders, which I love. I'm such a huge Tomb Raider fan. But that's where I started playing them, under the stairs right there. Harry Potter vibes, under the stairs. It wasn't a room or anything like that, but yeah, that's like where it all started. That's the origin story of the video where I started playing video games. But yeah, I just always loved it. I don't know, I wonder if any of you guys have ever played Tomb Raider. If you have, comment down below. And if you have played it, which one is your favorite? Because I like all of them, but what I'm talking about here is the classics, and my favorites were Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3. I have, you know, so many memories playing those, and like they're so nostalgic to me, and I just love them. And I just watch like Tomb Raider sort of like gameplays on YouTube just to get the nostalgia, because I don't have the games. I should probably get them to like play them again, because that would be so fun. Maybe I should do a video playing Tomb Raider. I'd love if I can't speak, you know, I really can't speak. I would love if they remade Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3. Like, I would die if they remade those. I'm putting it out into the universe. If anyone hears this and you can make it happen, guys, because that would be amazing. I would love that. But yeah, they did remake the first one, and I like that one. I like that remake. I think it's a good game. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if anyone watching this video would know what I'm talking about. If you've played Tomb Raider, then cool, but I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't know if you guys would play that. But yeah, here is the hallway, and I was originally going with a lighter kind of color scheme. I think because the doors were white, I was like, oh, that looks really nice light. But I kind of wanted to continue the color scheme I had going on in the kitchen and the dining room all throughout the house. I wanted it to be really what's the word? I can't think of the word. Like consistent or cohesive. I knew it began with a C, guys. No, I just said consistent again. Cohesive is the word. Cohesive. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble speaking. I'm not sure. I did just go outside. I just walked to the post office, and it is very, very cold outside. It's very cold in the UK right now. I don't know about, everywhere else. I assume when it's cold somewhere, it tends to be cold everywhere, but I don't really know. I mean, unless you're in the summer, if you live in like Australia or something, but it's very cold in the UK right now. I think there was actually snowing in a lot of places, like more up north, but I don't live up north, if you can't tell from my accent. I'm not from the north. But yeah, I think they had snow there. I was like, Jesus, you don't usually get that until like January or February even. Maybe sometimes March, but never usually this early, like late November and like early December and stuff. It's very, very cold and I hate it. I'm not a fan of winter. Like, if you say you prefer winter, like, why? Why do you like to be cold? It's like torture. My favourite season's probably spring, then summer, then autumn, then winter is the least favourite. Spring is just so good, the weather starts to warm up. My birthday's in spring and it's just positive vibes, like you're heading into the summer. Like, there's nothing bad, there's just good on the horizon. And then with autumn, like, winter's next, and like the days are getting shorter and darker, and it's just like really sad. So that's why I like spring. But maybe it's because I was born in the springtime. But yeah, what's your guys' favourite season? I feel like a lot of you out there, when it's summer, you're like, winter's my favourite, and now we're in the winter and it's really cold, and I don't see anyone saying they're loving it. So I'm not calling you out, but I'm also kind of calling you out. I'm just playing. But anyway, here's the bathroom. It's very big, but I managed to make it look good. I usually, like I said before, I don't like doing bathrooms. I don't think many people like doing bathrooms, because why are you going to like furnishing a bathroom? Especially when it's big and it's just like hard to fill it up. But I thought I made this one look okay, guys. I like the colour of it. I used this kind of brown tile. And the gallery art I used, I managed to find one sort of similar colour to the tile with like a bit more pinky tones in it. So I kind of brought in the pink. I changed the colour of the towels, and I put down some like pinky rugs and the dressing gown thingy hanging up there, the robe. I changed the colour of that as well. So I kind of brought in the pink. It's kind of like a muted rosy browny pink, which I really like that colour actually. It's really, really nice. So I really like this bathroom, the way it turned out. I mean, this huge his and hers sink right here is very nice. I would love that in real life. That's definitely like would be on the list for my dream house. I would love like a huge, or just a big bathroom with like a really nice bath and his and hers sinks with like lots of storage there. And what else would I like for my dream house? I would love a walk-in wardrobe, like a really nice one, like a really bougie one, with like open shelving, very nice. And a big kitchen, definitely a big kitchen. I like to cook, and I would love just a big kitchen and just a cozy living room. That's just all I ask for in life. I don't know, there's probably other things that I would want in my dream house if you really made me write a list, but they're just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, for the living room, actually, I forgot to speak about that. I went for a bit more colour in the living room, and I don't know if it's too much. I was kind of vibing off of the gallery art again. I was kind of matching the colour scheme of those. So it's like this navy and like orangey yellow colour. And I'm a person that I think I just can't tell if something's too much or not. Is it too much, or is it just enough? I don't know. Or is it not enough? I can't tell. Maybe it's because I'm a bit dramatic myself. So I think there can never be too much. So maybe that's why. But I think it looks nice, and it's nice just to have a bit more colour in one of the rooms. I mean, we've got the green, the pops of green in the kitchen dining, but otherwise downstairs there's not like too much colour going on. But upstairs I have another bathroom, which I'm doing now, smaller than the other one, but I still fit a shower and a bath. They're both separate, because I have the shower bath combo downstairs. I originally went with this orange white tile, which I really like that tile. I think it looks really nice in kitchens as well, actually, but I did the white tile on the floor and it was just a bit too much white for me, so I changed it to a blue, and I like the way that turned out. And this is the master bedroom, which I was originally going with a different colour scheme as well. I chopped and changed around quite a bit here in this house. So I was matching the bed there, which is light blue and kind of like a rosy baby pink, which I like, but it just wasn't clicking for me in the moment. Like, I think in another house on another day, like, that would look really nice. Like, I do like it, and I like that bed a lot, but the way that I end up doing it, I think looks really, really nice. Again, taking inspiration from one of the paintings. That's a really easy way, if you don't really know how you're going to decorate a room, is to just take a painting or even a rug or a bed, just like one item, and then base the colour scheme off of that. That's what I always do anyway. I don't know if other people do that, but that's how I always do it. But the bathroom here is that kind of greyish blue colour, which I think looks really nice. You could make it an ensuite into the master bedroom there, because they're right next to each other, so you could just move the door to like where the shower is, and then move the shower to the wall where the door is, and you could have it be an ensuite, because the other two bedrooms for the kids, they could just use the downstairs bathroom, so that works nicely. But yeah, the two kids' rooms, so I decorated the smaller one for a child, and I did it very like pink and girly, so I was imagining a girl. And then for the other one, I did a teen bedroom, which I was imagining would be a boy. So they've got two kids, teen boy and a child that's a girl. But honestly, the teen bedroom is just kind of dark. I mean, you could have it for a boy or a girl. I mean, obviously you could have the pink one for a boy as well, but yeah, it could be for either, but that's just what I had in mind. I did place a toddler high chair down at the dining room, because I originally thought I was going to do a toddler room, but I ended up not. So I did get rid of the toddler high chair in the end. But yeah, we're just going to switch up the colour scheme in a bit. And I did these brick, what are these called? Statement walls. No, that's not the word. Feature wall, that is the one. Feature walls. I did those downstairs, and I'm doing them in the... just the master bedroom and the teen bedroom I did, so kind of got that all throughout the house as well, making that a bit more cohesive with the brick there. But I love those bricks, especially that colour, really, really nice. But here we are changing the color scheme with this kind of orange, I think that's plaster, orangey brown plaster, and that matches the paintings perfectly. Really, really like how this turned out. And I put a TV in the master bedroom as well. And these paintings as well, which are so, so nice. And matches the rug and that bed really nicely, actually. And then I put fairy lights, of course. It's just a must-have from the holiday pack. So obviously this is a base game build, but the holiday pack is free. So if you don't have it, go and download it because it's free. And yeah, so I did include those as well. For the kids' bedroom, it was kind of a funny shape and I had a bit of a hard time making it look good. So I did actually go back in after I finished kind of recording, and I did change it a little bit, which you'll see in the screenshots, but right now you don't see it in the actual footage. I would have included it, but I didn't change it until really like a long time after, because I just didn't like the way it turned out, and I was like, how can I make it better? And I just made a few little tweaks to it, and I think it looks much better. But it was just hard because it's such a funny shape and stuff. But I moved the single bed to like the middle and do an end table either side, and I moved some of the paintings around, and of course added fairy lights. I was like, how can I make it better? Add fairy lights, obviously. I just think it just helps fill up the wall. It just gives a nice lighting effect. It just makes it look more, I don't know, cozy. But yeah, so wait to the screenshots at the end. If you're like, this room doesn't look that great, it's a little bit of a fail, then you might like it a bit more at the end. I didn't change too much, but these paintings that I used are so, so pretty. I'm obsessed with those as well. That's what I was basing the colour scheme off of. There was actually paints on the walls that matched them perfectly. Maybe that's what they used to make them. I'm not really sure. But yeah. I basically was just making those the statement of the room, but I do end up moving it and I think it looks much better. So I just have one on like each of the walls because it was looking a bit empty, but yeah. I move it around a little bit here anyway. I move the wardrobe over to opposite end of the bed and I get rid of the dollhouse. I was going to put the dollhouse outside, which you could probably still do that, but I don't know, it just wasn't fitting because it is a small room and it's a funny shape. So maybe I should have put the door somewhere else. I don't know. But I like it how I changed it anyway. I'm happy with the way that I changed it, but I wasn't happy with this. But the teen bedroom, the last room in the house, I'm very happy with how that turned out. That turned out really cool. I really like that one. Again, it was just using inspiration from one of the gallery art paintings that fit it perfectly, and it actually matched one of the base game rugs that I used. It's the same art style, like black and white with like almost it's like black like paint strokes kind of thing. You'll see when it comes up, you'll probably know what I mean. But yeah, so it just all came together really nicely. But yeah, I like it. I'm probably going to say goodbye now and have you enjoy the rest of the video. There's only one more room left, but I've said everything I need to say, I think. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe as well. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you clicking on this video. It means a lot. And if you want to download the build, you can download it off of the gallery. My username is in the description for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.